The last 24 hours have been really crazy for Shiba Inu. We've got so many updates and plans for the future that it is difficult to decide where to start. But we'll start somewhere and we'll cover all the major updates in this video. So, this is one video that you definitely don't want to miss a single second of. But first, disclaimer. Hey there, Shib Army, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for always joining in. It means a lot to the channel. If you're new around here, you're also welcome here. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you're interested in getting daily updates on the Shib token and the entire Shiba Inu ecosystem. Now let's get into today's video. Now to the first major update. Satoshi just announced on Twitter that Shib has entered into a partnership with Welly, a blockchain-based fast food chain. Satoshi's Twitter update reads, Shib x Welly, at Welly Friends, exceptional Shib branded fast food available now. Shib ecosystem integration, global store expansion, and our first bold step into in real life products all explained in this medium. Don't eat like a clown, eat well. So, because Satoshi directed us to the Medium article to get the full gist of the partnership, I just had to go there to get the details to feed you guys. One of the first things you'll read in that article is this. This year's Shib army is on the march and all armies must have proper sustenance. That's why I'm elated to announce our deep-rooted partnership with Wellies, a new hyper-quality agile blockchain-based fast food chain. Best of all, you can try this food right now in Naples, Italy. Satoshi then went on to mention that this partnership is Shiba Inu's first step into in-real-life projects. Now, if you've never heard of Wellies and you're wondering why Shiba Inu decided to partner with a brand that is not popular or big, well, you're not alone. A number of other people have wondered this, which is why Satoshi addressed this in the Medium article. He mentioned that Shiba Inu did not want to partner with large conglomerates that produce food that are more poisonous than nutritious. Instead, the powers that be went on a search for a team of restaurateurs that are willing to completely rebrand their organization to fit Shib's ethos and technology stack. And Wellies fit the bill perfectly. In just 1 week of the partnership, Wellies has been able to rebrand its look and services to reflect the values and visuals of Shiba Inu. Everything from the mascot and eco-friendly packaging to the marketing and menu are representative of Shiba Inu and what it stands for. Right now, Wellies is basically a burger joint, but solid plans have been put in place to make vegetarian, vegan, and other healthy options available. Satoshi says that these options should be available by the time Wellies, as a Shiba Inu partner, officially launches. There are also already plans for expansion. Satoshi mentioned in the Medium article that already the team is in discussions to release multiple stores in 2022 and 2023, so that we can scale to compete with the aforementioned chains. This is the key to win in this market. We blitz with a quality product, great service, and new technologies so that the media cannot ignore our offering. Wellies is more than just a fast food restaurant though. According to Satoshi, for a project like Wellies, Shibarium is the perfect way to track the food you put into your body, so your peace of mind and well-being can be found with every bite. And in addition to that, the Wellies business model provides the Shib community an opportunity to take part in the development of new stores by making choices in the doggy DAO, purchasing NFTs, or just enjoying a meal. The Shiba Inu ecosystem is expanding as there are going to be more Wellies stores opened all over the world. Plus, Satoshi mentioned that this is not the end for Shib with food. He also mentioned that there's another big deal coming this month. Shiba Inu will be getting more involved in real-life ventures. And this right here is just the appetizer. With all that happening, the not-so-good news would probably be easier to swallow. So before we got news about the partnership, we got the unfortunate news that Shib lost about 4,000 holders in just 1 week. According to Finbold, the drop ended Shib's almost 3-month new holders gaining streak that began in November. Apparently, between November and January, Shib added about 190,000 new holders, accounting for a 16% growth. But in 1 week, the token lost about 4,000 holders. However, in spite of this, or probably as a way to handle it, it is important to remember that Satoshi mentioned in the Medium article that there is more in store for the token and the entire Shiba Inu ecosystem. The Wellies partnership is just an appetizer. As Shiba Inu continues to venture into more in-real-life ventures, there is no arguing that a lot more people would be interested in the token. For now, you might want to join in on the excitement and anticipation that has been building ahead of the next Shib burn party. Stephen Cooper just posted on his Twitter saying, 12 days until the next burn party. With gas fees so high, now is the perfect time to utilize this approach and save on gas. One ticket equals $5. You can buy as many as you want. Everything burned live on YouTube. If all of us band together to do this burn, we can send a large chunk of the available Shib tokens to oblivion forever. But of course, whether or not you'll participate in the burn is up to you and not some random person on the internet. Just make sure to consider all your options. Now let's expand our focus to include the entire crypto world. If you invest in other cryptocurrencies aside from or in addition to Shib, the next couple of updates will be extremely important for you. But before we get into that, this channel has a daily giveaway of 100,000 Shib. For a chance to participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment down below. #ShibaInu. Good luck. Now to the updates. First off, the wormhole just lost about $300 million as a result of a hack, the largest hack of 2022 so far. According to Cointelegraph, Wormhole is a token bridge that allows users to send and receive crypto between Ethereum, Solana, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Avalanche, Oasis, and Terra without the use of a centralized exchange. The hack, which happens to be the second largest decentralized finance hack to date, took place on Solana's side of the bridge. The hacker minted 120,000 WETH on Solana and then redeemed about 93,000 of them for WETH, amounting to $254 million. The hacker has since used some funds to buy SportX, SX, Meta Capital, MCAP, Finally Usable Crypto Karma, FUCK, and Bored Ape Yacht Club token, APE. The remaining WETH was swapped for Solana and USD coin on Solana. Currently, the hacker's Solana wallet holds about 400,000 SOL, worth about $44 million. However, they tried contacting the hacker through their Ethereum address, offering them $10 million to return the stolen coins. They also promised to replenish the Ethereum supply, saying on Twitter that the wormhole network was exploited for 120,000 WETH. Ethereum will be added over the next hours to ensure that WETH is backed 1-to-1. More details to come shortly. We're working to get the network back up quickly. Thanks for your patience. Now, why exactly is it important for you to know all of these as a crypto investor? Maybe this will answer your question. As a result of that hack, Solana became one of the worst performing cryptocurrencies, with traders being able to assess its links. That said, it looks like Solana security has always been an issue, which made it that easy for the hack to happen. Dominic W. mentioned on Twitter that Solana security hole needs fixing ASAP. Seems their consensus proceeds with only 33% of the nodes. Hard math proofs show you need 66+% for safety. No ifs, no buts. Possibilities: 1 is insecure, 2 is centralized, or 3 they've broken computer science. Unlikely. With even minimal knowledge of crypto, you should know that security is very important with the cryptocurrency. Everything exists online, so security just has to be tight to prevent situations like this. Experts are saying that the hackers basically trick Solana smart contracts into signing illicit transactions digitally. Blockchain researcher Calvin Fichter mentioned that the attacker made it look like the Guardians had signed off with a 120k deposit into Wormhole on Solana even though they hadn't. All the attacker needed to do now was make their play money real by withdrawing it back to Ethereum. The whole thing is pretty sad, but is further proof that doing your research before you put your money anywhere is very important. Hopefully Solana will put in the effort to strengthen its smart contracts to prevent something like this happening again. Moving on from that, if you live in the US, here is something that will definitely excite you. There's a possibility that the IRS will no longer be able to tax staking rewards until they've been sold. Just as a quick reminder, staking cryptocurrencies is a process that involves committing your crypto assets to support a blockchain network and confirm transactions, according to the Motley Fool. You earn rewards when the protocol you stake on is successful, and your coins remain yours even if you have staked them. Now, a Nashville couple were made to pay taxes on their Tezos staking rewards. They sued the IRS for this and ended up winning, with the court comparing their unclaimed and unsold crypto rewards to an unsold book by a writer. Long story short, the tax they paid will be refunded with interest, and going forward, they don't have to pay taxes on staking rewards unless they sell them. Cointelegraph mentions that the decision may set a precedent for future guidance on how crypto rewards earned through staking are taxed. At present, proof-of-stake staking rewards are classified as income, with tax payable as they are gained. The new development suggests they should only be taxed when they're sold for USD. So that's definitely something to look forward to if you're a crypto investor that resides in the US. Still talking about interesting updates, there is something interesting coming from the whole Web3 space. So Google CEO Sundar Pichai recently mentioned that Google is looking to get into Web3, which is currently one of the buzzwords in the world of tech. Pichai, during the fourth quarter earnings call on Tuesday, mentioned that we are definitely looking at blockchain, and it's such an interesting and powerful technology with broad applications. So much broader again than any one application. So, as a company, we're looking at how we might contribute to the ecosystem and add value. We'll definitely be watching this space closely and supporting it where we can. Overall, I think technology will continue to evolve and innovate, and we want to be pro-innovation and approach it that way. Now, you should know that this is Pichai's first time mentioning Web3, but it is definitely promising that he's talking about it at all. With a big player like Google joining the likes of Facebook, the new phase of the internet might be a lot closer than we think. However, as more of these big powers consider playing in the Web3, a lot of people wonder what this is all about. Web3 is supposed to be decentralized and owned by the people. But with these big players, how possible would this be? And it's not just the ordinary people that are experiencing these misgivings. Jack Dorsey, former Twitter CEO, pointed out that instead of Web3 being an internet of the people, it would be most likely a tool in the hands of the wealthy. Still talking about Web3 being a reality sooner than we think, research showed that Web3 has been growing crazily. As we mentioned earlier, it is one of the buzzwords in the tech space, and in 2021 alone, 34,000 new developers committed code to Web3 projects. If that number did not impress you, you should know that it is the highest number of developers in history that have joined Web3 development. The year that comes close is 2018 with about 30,000 new developers. In addition to that, Cointelegraph mentioned that the report pointed out that 65% of active developers and over 45% of full-time developers started working on Web3 last year. The document also found that over 18,000 monthly active developers commit code to open-source crypto and Web3 projects today, primarily building on the Ethereum network. Bottom line is that we might be migrating to the new phase of the internet sooner than we think. But what do you think? Would it be possible for these big players to pour so much money into the Web3 to make it their tool? Please go to the comment section to tell me what you think. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then please like the video and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please share this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.